So what's up, CJ's Keto Kitchen family? This is CJ.
And Sarah.
And we're back with another keto
conversation.
So let's get started. Alright, so we're back with our monthly review of the Keto Krate box for the month of, this must be for the month of April. So we're a little bit behind.
It's been a busy spring so far.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind. So anyway, Keto Krate, we didn't forget that we needed to do this. I think you opened the box.
I did open the box a few minutes ago.
I don't know what's in the box. You normally look at it. Why?
I would say that this box is crunchy and gummy, and I usually open the box to see if there's anything that needs to be prepared or chilled.
All right. And if you don't know what Keto Krate is, it's a monthly subscription box from the folks over at KetoKrate.com. They don't make any products, but they curate boxes and they put all types of keto, low-carb products in the box. This box costs $44.99 per month, and we're going to give you our honest opinion of the foods or the items that are in the box. So we're not going to eat everything. I mean, we're going to taste everything, but we're not going to consume it all. And we don't even do that off camera. So... yeah, let's jump into it.
And we do have a discount code that is linked in the description box for your first box that gets you $10 off the box. However, I do believe right now they're running a BOGO, so that means if you get a box, you get a box for free. So whichever deal is better, everything you need to know will be in the box below.
All right, so we're going to open up the box, and like I said, we're going to tell you our honest opinion. Assuming that there'll be some items in here that we may have never heard of. I mean, from brands that we haven't heard of. We're going to also talk about the total carbs and the net carbs. We'll go through that, but we're not going to read all the ingredients. They used to provide a link where you could go and see any discounts that were available for the individual products. I haven't been able to find that link lately. If I can, I will put that in the video description as well, but we're not going to go through all of the ingredients. All right, let's see what's in the box. So the first item is from the folks over at Field Trip. These are fried pork rinds, crispy cuts, and they're sweet chipotle flavor. I'll give that to you.
Okay. So the serving size is 2. So there's 2 servings in this bag.
Okay.
And the total carbs is 1.
All right. So again, these are fried pork rinds.
I'm thinking they're probably barbecue-ish flavor, so you would probably like them.
It says sweet chipotle. Kind of vinegary. I don't taste much sweet. Yeah.
There's some sweetness there.
Mm-hmm.
Smoky. Or smoky, like chipotle. If you're familiar with the,
and it's got a little spice.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think of them?
I thought they were good. They aren't sweet to me. I mean, there's a tiny bit of sweetness,
I don't get
but
sweetness.
They're smoky. They're definitely smoky. That's how I would describe chipotle myself. It's not spicy per se, like hot spicy. It's just like smoky. I don't know how else to describe it.
And it actually did. The spices did do something to me as far as
the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, the roof of my mouth.
I think they would probably be good used as a breading, you know, a breading for something, you know, for chicken or something like that. Because then you wouldn't really need to season it; it would already be ready to go. So.
Yeah, but all in all, I think they're good. I think they're better than like most of the store-bought.
They're fresh. They're very fresh. They are very airy. There's no like old oil taste or anything.
I got burnt out with pork rinds, honestly, when we first started keto. All right, so the next product is from the folks over at Snack House. These are protein puffs, and it is cheeseburger flavored. Okay, so I'll open it,
Excuse me.
but then I'll also give it to you so you can. Now it is open.
All right, so it says 2 grams of carbs on the front, and the serving size is the pouch, which is 22 grams, and it says the total carbs is 2, so it's 2.
And these are protein puffs.
Yes. I like these as croutons on salad, personally.
Right.
But they're also just fun to eat by themselves.
You know what? That does taste like a cheeseburger.
Totally does. Got the onion, the pickle, the
It's like
beef.
it's right off the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This right here is some Willy Wonka stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that tastes
Seriously.
That tastes like a cheeseburger.
Whoever is working there, high five. This is like totally Willy Wonka. Mm-hmm.
It's probably that, remember that thing that we saw about
Oh, the
how they made the Doritos, the
yeah,
first
it's like
ones?
a.
I don't know what it's called.
I don't either. It's like a flavor infusion, but it's like pumped in with air and like hoses and stuff. It's
That tastes like a
cool.
cheeseburger.
Yep.
So this is from the folks at Better Than Good. Better Than Good Foods.
And we have 2 flavors.
More protein puffs.
Yeah, that's why I said this was crunchy and gummy.
So this is a baked cheddar flavor, and this is a salted caramel flavor.
So they gave us a sweet and a savory.
Sweet and a savory.
Cool.
I guess we can open them both. I'll wait till you finish.
Okay.
It seems like they work better.
All right, so let's see, the serving size is the packet.
Okay.
And it's got 3 carbs for the
Okay.
packet. Yep. So, yeah, and this is the baked cheddar. And then, is that guy the same?
No,
This
I
one's
think
got 4
it's
carbs in it.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the serving size is the same. So,
Okay. So
and
this-
it's got a little rippy thing,
It does. Oh yeah.
Yeah. which is kind of cool because it makes it almost like puff size just to get the puff out. Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you show the camera?
Show them at home. They're little puffs, almost like a Kick or some kind of cereal that comes in a little puff size. That's about how big it is.
Yeah, and that's what mine looks like. It's just a blonde puff. Anyway, that. So these are definitely sweet, which is what they're supposed to be. I only need one.
Okay. They aren't as strongly flavored as the Snack House. At least the cheddar one is not.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, see, now I just had a sweet one, so that might be part of it too. We just had something sweet.
What was that one? Caramel? No, salted caramel. Okay.
So we just had something sweet, and then I followed up with this, so that might be why I don't taste it.
That it's not. The cheddar one I noticed is not super cheddary until you're almost done eating it, and then you get that burst of cheddar. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, so that was from Better Than Good Foods, not to be confused with Snack House.
Even though they're both protein
Puffs, right.
ideas.
So this is from the folks over at, I guess they're Behave, but they have it crossed out.
So it's Don't Behave.
Don't
maybe?
Behave. These are Gummy Bears. They're watermelon, mango, lychee,
Lychee, I think.
lychee flavored.
I don't
Gummy
think they're
Bears.
all those 3 flavors. I think those are the 3 flavors in the bag.
What?
I think that's the flavors in the bag. They're not all that flavor blended
I
together.
don't. Yeah, I don't know. That's not what I meant. I don't know. You can do this part if you want. I'm just reading the bag.
Don't read the bag. That's my job.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the serving size is the bag, and it's got
Oh Lord, be careful.
36 carbs, and 20 of those are fiber. So yes, be careful. Now,
All right, lots of fiber.
in the nutrition facts box, the macros do not add up. That's because this product has allulose in it, and they have a nice little thing at the bottom that give a little graph at the bottom. So it's 36 carbs, 20 fiber, and then it has 12 grams of allulose for a net of 4 carbs. So, yes. On here it says excellent source of fiber. So, just be aware.
Right.
Some people have gastrointestinal issues, some people do not. It says kids are obsessed, you will be too. So,
Okay. We'll see. They look like gummy.
yep, they look like little gummy bears, just like Haribo. So, They smell very fruity. They're not sweet.
A little bit. After you kind of keep chewing. But they're not overly sweet. At all.
Nope.
It says it's got 1 gram of sugar per pouch.
It might be the fruit.
But honestly, I don't, they're not that sweet at all. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that, I don't know, for some reason, you know, you have this expectation when you eat a
Because
gummy.
traditional candy is intensely sweet. Usually
Right.
when you first put it in your mouth, it's like, oh,
I
sweet.
do get sweetness
As you continue chewing.
as I continue chewing, but it's not overly sweet. And some folks will actually like that. So anyway, that's just our opinion. Because we're not saying there's anything wrong with them. We're just telling you what we think about them. So this is from the folks over at Kiss My Keto. These are sour worms.
Not actual worms.
I don't know.
This is probably also a gummy
don't know.
candy.
I haven't opened the bag. I mean, there is a worm in there.
High fiber. I wonder if I would think traditional worms would be higher in protein than in fiber, but I'm not sure.
You mean worms from the yard?
Like an earthworm, yes. So
I'm sure somewhere it eats worms.
The United States is the only country that doesn't prioritize insects as part of their diet. So yeah, somewhere they're eating worms. All right. So the serving size is the bag. And it says it's in multiple languages. So the total carbs is 21, the fiber is 12. And then sugar alcohol is 3. 20 minus 12 would be 8, and then minus 3 is 5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Open them up.
All right, so that was your math lesson for today.
Don't take math lessons from us.
No, get a calculator.
We don't know any new math. We only know old math, and not very well.
I don't even know old math very well anymore. Yeah. Anyway. All right, so that's what they look like.
That's a little more. Oh, there's only a couple in here.
Little worm.
There's only about 6 in here. Yep.
Okay.
Those are sweeter.
A little bit. You get the sweetness faster. Are these supposed to be sour?
Yeah, I get sour.
Yeah, I get
But
it.
not like whatever those ones we got last month
Oh yeah.
that the children took over that were intensely sour. They mowed down on those though.
Yeah.
They totally demolished
I mean, these aren't bad, but they are sweeter than the one from Behave. And there is
a little stickier.
It's a different texture too.
They're not as like chewy like a gummy bear chewy.
Right. And there is a little bit more sweetness, I think. So, I mean, they're okay. All right. So this is from Crazy Go Nuts. These are Buffalo all natural walnuts.
Sounds yummy.
Gourmet.
I think we've had these before.
Gourmet walnuts.
I like
Buffalo
buffalo.
flavored.
I like buffalo
So they're
sauce.
hot. Or a little spicy,
Yeah.
I should say, not hot.
Like Frank's buffalo sauce. All right, so the total carbs is 6. The dietary fiber is 2. So 4 carbs.
Sure.
Okay. And that's for this serving size, which is 1.25 ounces.
So for the entire bag.
Yeah.
And so again, these are walnuts. Again, that's what that looks like.
There's
And
a walnut buffalo on there. So the buffalo, you know, like the traditional bison, and then it's got, his body is a walnut. It's quite cute.
Creative.
Yes, somebody's got a good creative marketing team.
They're good. I like them. Not super spicy.
Buffalo sauce is not that spicy.
Yeah.
Not
I mean, they
generally.
taste more like walnuts, and I happen to like walnuts.
Yeah,
I mean, I get a little bit of spice, but
they
not.
have a little bit at the end.
They're not super over the top spicy.
Nope.
All
I
right.
got that vinegar zing.
Okay, I guess I could have done this together, but this is another product from Kiss My Keto.
I told you it was crunchy and gummy.
These are peach rings. So I'm assuming that they're ring shaped. So again, that's the package. That's
My
what that
sister
looks
was
like.
obsessed with gummy peaches when we were growing up.
Gummy peaches.
Gummy peaches. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is peach rings. They were called gummy peaches, but I mean, she just lived for those things. She wouldn't eat dinner, but she would eat a whole bag of gummy peaches.
Okay.
Amy, not Becca. All right, so once again, it's 21 total, and then 12 for the fiber, and the sugar alcohols is 3. So 5. We did that
Yeah.
with the other
I
one.
think it's the
So same macros.
So again, these are peach rings. Oh wow.
Is that 2?
That's 2 of them together.
All right, they are indeed rings. They're little rings. They're not big rings.
They're peachy. I taste peach.
Mm-hmm. Not super strong, but there's peach there.
Mm-hmm. I get some peach flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like those better than the worms.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
those are pretty accurate.
Wait, there's a bar in there.
But wait, there's more.
So this is a crispy protein treat from the folks at Genius Gourmet. It's called Vanilla Dream, so I'm assuming it's vanilla flavored.
You're gonna be so much smarter when you're done eating this.
Why?
Because it's from Genius Foods, so.
Oh, Genius Gourmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hard to make me smarter.
Or more humble. All right, so the total carbs are 11, the fiber is 6, and sugar alcohol of 2. So that would be 3. All right. And it looks like it's coated. You said the flavor Vanilla Dreams.
That's what they call it.
So the size of the bar, I'll show you, is kind of traditional granola bar size.
But this is a protein treat.
Yes, this is a protein treat. I'm gonna break this little piece that I got in my hand to share with you. There we go. It tastes like vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't taste bad at all. I like it. It's definitely.
Tastes a little bit like a Rice Krispie treat.
That's what the texture's like.
Yeah, with kind of like a vanilla drizzle on it. It's good. As far as protein bars go, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, last thing in the box. This is from Chalk Zero. Yeah, so we tease about Chalk Zero because we've been doing their stuff for a long time, since Moses came down from the mountain. So
That's a fancy box.
these are Dunkies. Of course, it's fancy box. It came from Chalk Zero.
That's right.
These are vanilla and cream cookies, but they're strawberry flavored. So there's
Strawberry and vanilla. Oh,
Well,
the cookie is vanilla. I got
The
it.
strawberry strawberry filling in the inside.
Right. And these are limited edition, so get them while you can.
Yes.
All right. So the serving size is Oh, it says 1 pack. They must be individually packed in here. I'm like, they don't want you to eat the whole box, do they?
Right.
So there's 12 1-pack servings in this box, I guess. We'll see when we open it. So the total carbs is 12, and the dietary fiber is 9. So I'm assuming three carbs for the little pack. So if when you open it, we should be. Oh, there's a little thing.
Okay, so this is totally different than I thought.
Okay, so it's.
That's how they come out of the box.
And there's 12 of those in there.
Right.
So there must be.
There's
two cookies. So they have given you the serving size, which is nice.
Yes.
So if you don't trust yourself to open like a, their tin of cookies or something, this is more like here. Or you could, good for lunches, pack and,
That's true.
a treat for somebody. You just throw it in your bag. One for you and one for me. Thanks. And I've got coffee. Oh yeah.
And they definitely, I get the strawberry.
You can smell it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tastes like strawberry. Mm-hmm.
And they're not super sweet,
Mm-mm.
but they're sweet enough so you're having a little sweet treat, but they're not overly.
You're eating a cookie.
Right.
Yeah, they're good.
And I would imagine with a cup of coffee that this would be good.
I can verify
I
that it's
can
good.
just imagine because I wasn't offered a cup of coffee.
I gave you a drink of my coffee a few minutes ago when you had Chipotle roof of the mouth.
Okay, as I was saying, I was not offered.
I asked you what you wanted to drink and you said just water.
It's fine. Anyway, those are really good. Those are good. So what are your best? What are your favorites?
I like those a lot.
So you like the Dunkies?
Mm-hmm. And then I like these weird cheeseburger puffs. These things are like blowing my mind. I don't know how they get like a real cheeseburger.
Yeah, that tastes like you just pull that off the grill.
Mm-hmm.
You fixed up the burger.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
It's got mustard and tomatoes on it. Ketchup on it.
That is totally Willy Wonka right there.
So I like the Dunkies. I like the buffalo walnuts, which is, probably just because I like walnuts. Mm-hmm. And I think I like this protein bar, Genius Gourmet Vanilla Dream. I like that.
Okay.
So that's the month that's the box for the month of April. Hopefully you can still get that box, so jump on it as soon as possible. As Sarah mentioned at the beginning, buy one, get one free. It's also a good possibility, but we do have a discount for $10 off the first box. You take advantage of whichever one is the best deal for you. You can start and stop the subscription anytime you want, so you're not tied into this for long term. And yeah, if you like finding out what keto items are out there, for you, this might be a good way to do it. You don't have to eat all this at one time. You don't even have to open it up and put it on camera like we did.
I wouldn't recommend eating it all at the same time with all the fiber.
But again, you could imagine that you could keep some of this, and as the month goes along, you could, and you get them relatively early in the month, so you could theoretically have little keto snacks the entire time. Some people don't want to have keto snacks. Everybody, you do you.
But you could incorporate this as part of your meal.
Yes, you do your keto the way you want to do your keto. All right, so that's the Keto Krate for the month of April 2025. We hope you enjoyed this video. We don't do product reviews all the time on this channel. We do have another channel where we do product reviews, The Savvy Shoppers. But Keto Krate, check them out, KetoKrate.com, and thanks for being here. Bye-bye.